Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on Terrific Tuesday. True Power Trumpet Terrific Tuesday. Teas abound, man. Anyway, life's good, man. Another beautiful day. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Anyway, I'm full of starch, man. I'm jacked and ready to go. You saw the thumbnail. High C, double C. How much air? So simple. Okay, let me honk a little bit. I played a lot. Ridden my bike, did some SFE, the whole 9 yards. Let's see what we got. Still didn't oil the valves from yesterday. I'll do my best. Now, one of my guys, my partners in crime, it's like this little cult we have, isn't it? A little double C cult. Veggie. Anyway, so, not a mark on the lips. Hellacious double C's and a whole lot of hiding. Now, I did that for a reason. Because the question I got from one of my guys was, how much more air do you need for a double C than a high C? Now, he is flirting with double Cs. Okay, they're not quite where he wants them yet, but he's flirting with them. And he notices that he can get actually a pretty decent double C using like no air, just a little spit from his mouth. Okay, guys, I have to say. Now, his question was a whole lot more convoluted than what I'm telling you. Okay, but that does not ignore the fact that, guys, you do not need any air. And you do not need more air for a double C as you do for a high C or a middle C. Now, what you need is more air compression. It's not more air. Now, again, back to what I just did. The air used for a double C, as well as a long, languid phrase, lyrical phrase, in the Haydn Concerto, the second movement, the same air. I wasn't getting more for the double C than I was the long lyrical passage. Okay? Now you notice I put some passages together. La, da, da, dum. I put some passages together. It is just compression. Now, and I went ridiculously slow, okay, to prove a point. And you noticed the second phrase, I got caught a little bit towards the end on low. I got about one note, I was not enough. All right. If I was doing it for performance, I would know better. I wouldn't take it that slow. Guys, it's compression. It is not the amount of air. It is not the amount of air. And guys, I've said this before. If you take your third valve, your tuning slide, the main third tuning slide out of the lead pipe, and put your 1SB in and just play and go up as high as you can. It doesn't even matter. Now the tone is going to be distorted, so you don't have, you know what, I'll do it for you right now. Hang on. This is an old French Besson that Jerry renewed for me years ago. Now, there's no slide, okay? You put your hand at the end of that open slide. There's hardly any air in the slide. You can barely feel a thing coming on your hand. I've done this dozens of times at clinics over the year. And I always warn the guy and give him a napkin. Look, you may get spit on your hand. They don't care. Never once has the guy wiped his hand. Never once. Guys, it's not the air in the horn. It's not the amount of air. It's the same air. All I'm doing is compressing more. Now, I told you before, there was a video I did, I'm going to say, a month ago. There's got to be some work done. Oh, absolutely, guys. There has to be some work done. You're working for a double C. Wayne Bergeron is, Lynn Nicholson is, Maynard is. The secret is to keep the strain off your lips. But there's some work being done. Now, the more you can relax the corners, the easier that double C is going to be on the rest of your body. Okay? But that's it. I tell you what, guys, and I'm saying this to all of you. I told this to my guy this morning. I love this. I love this. Don't feel like you are being a pain asking me questions. I love this. If I'm busy, I will email you back and say, look, I can't get to it for a couple days. I may do that. But this is what I live for, man. Don't act like, and I'll tell you what, there's another thing. I learn so much from the feedback that I get from all my students. Yeah, this works great. The 1SB, I'm over it. You can't believe how much I learned from that. The old saying, stop learning, stop living. Guys, that's what Jerry was all about. He never stopped learning. The thing about it is, when it's trumpet and chops, he was so far ahead of everybody else that he had to figure out the next step himself, because, you know, he had to keep teaching himself. But anyway, so don't feel like that is in any way, shape, or form an issue. Send me videos, short little 30, 40-second thing, and I can critique it. Guys, but listen, if you are going to send me a video, you may not always like what I'm going to say. If you think you sound absolutely fabulous and I think you're losing your grip above, guys, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. And I'm not trying to be smug. You're asking me a question and I'm giving you an answer. All right? All right. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and your starches and live your life with true power. Love you all.